All right, let's talk about a really important topic that a lot of people don't know about: the connection between nutrient deficiencies and vertigo. This is something that can really impact your quality of life, so pay attention. Today we're going to dive deep into the most common nutrient deficiency linked to vertigo. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, what does my diet have to do with feeling dizzy? Well, let me tell you, it has everything to do with it. First, let's talk about what vertigo actually is. Vertigo isn't just feeling a little dizzy now and then. It's a specific type of dizziness where you feel like the room is spinning around you, even when you're perfectly still. It can be really disorienting and even scary for some people. Now, there are different types of vertigo, but the one we're going to focus on today is called BPPV. That stands for Benign Paroxysmal Positional Vertigo. It's the most common type of vertigo, and it's often linked to a specific nutrient deficiency. So what's the nutrient we're talking about? It's vitamin D. That's right, the sunshine vitamin. Now, you might be thinking, but I get plenty of sun, how could I be deficient? Well, it's not that simple. Let me break it down for you. Vitamin D is crucial for so many functions in our body. It's not just about strong bones, although that's important too. Vitamin D plays a huge role in our immune system, our mood, and yes, even our balance and coordination. Here's how it works. In our inner ear, we have these tiny crystals called otoconia. These crystals are what help us sense movement and maintain our balance. When we're deficient in vitamin D, these crystals can become brittle and break off. When that happens, they start floating around in the fluid of our inner ear, and that's what causes the spinning sensation of vertigo. Now, you might be wondering, how common is vitamin D deficiency? Well, let me tell you, it's way more common than you might think. Some studies estimate that up to 1 billion people worldwide are deficient in vitamin D. That's billion with a B. But why are so many people deficient? There are a few reasons, and we're not getting enough sun. With our modern lifestyles, many of us spend most of our time indoors. And when we do go outside, we slather on sunscreen, which is important for preventing skin cancer, but it also blocks vitamin D production. Our diets are often lacking. While there are some foods that contain vitamin D, like fatty fish and egg yolks, it's hard to get enough from diet alone. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Certain medical conditions and medications can interfere with vitamin D absorption. So, how do you know if you're deficient? Well, the only way to know for sure is to get a blood test, but there are some signs you can look out for. Frequent infections or illnesses. Remember, vitamin D is crucial for our immune system. Fatigue and tiredness, bone and back pain, depression, slow wound healing, bone loss, hair loss, muscle pain. And of course, if you're experiencing frequent bouts of vertigo, especially if it's triggered by certain head movements, that could be a sign of BPPV linked to vitamin D deficiency. Now let's talk about how to address this. The first step is to get your vitamin D levels checked. Your doctor can order a simple blood test to check your levels. If you're deficient, they might recommend supplements. But here's the thing, not all vitamin D supplements are created equal. You want to look for vitamin D3, which is the form your body naturally produces from sunlight. And you want to take it with vitamin K2, which helps your body properly use the vitamin D. How much should you take? Well, that depends on your current levels and your individual needs. Some people might need as much as 5,000 IU per day to correct a deficiency, but don't just start taking high doses without talking to your doctor first. While vitamin D toxicity is rare, it is possible if you take too much. In addition to supplements, there are some dietary changes you can make. Eat more fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Include egg yolks in your diet. Look for foods fortified with vitamin D, like some dairy products and cereals. Consider adding some mushrooms to your diet. When exposed to UV light, they can produce vitamin D. And of course, try to get some sun exposure. Just 10 to 15 minutes of midday sun a few times a week can make a big difference. But be careful not to burn. Now, I want to emphasize something really important here. Addressing vitamin D deficiency isn't just about preventing vertigo. Adequate vitamin D levels are crucial for so many aspects of our health. It's been linked to reduced risk of various cancers, heart disease, autoimmune diseases, and even improved mood and cognitive function. So even if you're not experiencing vertigo, it's worth getting your vitamin D levels checked. It's one of those simple things that can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being. Now, I want you to really think about this. When was the last time you had your vitamin D levels checked? If you can't remember, or if it's been more than a year, it might be time to talk to your doctor about getting tested. Remember, your health is in your hands. You have the power to make positive changes that can dramatically improve your quality of life. Whether it's addressing a vitamin D deficiency, improving your diet, or incorporating more movement into your day, every small step counts. So, if you've been dealing with vertigo, or if you're just interested in optimizing your health, don't ignore the importance of vitamin D. It might just be the missing piece in your health puzzle. And hey, even if you're not experiencing vertigo, sharing this information could help someone you know who is struggling with it. So spread the word. Let's work together to create a healthier, more balanced world. Remember, health is wealth. Take care of your body and it will take care of you. Until next time.